Hi, everybody.
James? Update on Trevor Moore, please. Will he be in?
He'll be playing tonight, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Willing to say where in the lineup?
He's playing with Kopi and Juice. We'll see. Yeah, we'll see. That's where he's slated. You'll see him warm up.
So Andre has to go back because emergency is expired? Is that how that works?
No. I don't know exactly how that works, so I shouldn't comment. But
Okay.
no, he's. I think Killer went on IR, so
Okay.
there's a roster spot there. Yeah.
Coach, there's a lot of talk about the schedule starting the season, but you're in a stretch where you've played 11 straight games with a different starting time, and you'll play 18 more without a consecutive starting time being the same. Are you aware of that? Does it affect the preparation?
No, I'm not. You bring a lot of good information for me. You tell me things I don't know.
Look it up 3 times to make sure I was right.
That's interesting. Yeah, no, I didn't know. Hadn't thought about it much. You know what I mean? I guess what I would say is we all, as players and coaches, like earlier starts, the afternoon games, love them. So it has bounced around a little bit, but I don't think it has a big effect on us. I hope it doesn't anyways.
You don't often see a 12:30, 4 o'clock back-to-back a little bit maybe strange. I feel like the preparation was impacted at all, or like you said, it's in your favor?
No, they're different days. I don't know. You know what I mean? They're different days. We drove down there. Usually we stay the night before. Today came back and we didn't do much of this morning. So, yeah, I don't know. In the end, you just got to put your skates on and be ready to play. And, I think we've been pretty good, regardless of the start times, as Dennis mentioned.
With a keel, is there more of a defined timeline, like a week to week or a month to month, or anything you could share?
I would say he's probably more day to day. I haven't got an update today, so I don't know exactly, but I would say he's more day to day. That's where I think he's at.
Coach, as Callie regains his health, how do you see him reintegrating back in the lineup?
Well, he's got some work to do. I mean, he only had 2 days of training camp, I think. So I know he's working hard. He's been, he's on the ice now, as people know. He's in the gym. He's doing a lot of work. So I'm not exactly sure. He's just behind. So it's going to really be dependent upon him when he rejoins us for practice to see where he is. We have no idea how he measures up to the guys who've been playing every night.
How do you stop Ottawa from scoring 8 goals again?
Stay out of the penalty box would be the most obvious, and I think also try to make the game a little bit more of an O-zone, D-zone game, and a little bit less of our rush versus their rush. I think they do very well off the rush. They got a couple D that like to join, and they got some players that really make some plays. So if we can limit the rushes for both sides, we'll take that, and then try to just make it a little more O-zone, D-zone.
The Senators are top 3 in power play goals. What's the game plan to stop the power play opportunities from Ottawa?
Well, we just want to try to keep our sticks down and skate, to try to not put them in the on the power play. That'll be job one. Sometimes, stuff happens. But if they do get on the power play, then, we know what their keys are. We just got to try to take them away.
Since we're knocking out all the injury updates, we've seen Drew's out of the boot finally. Any sense of timeline for him?
No, that hasn't changed at all. Good to see. There's progress. We like to see that too. And he's been around the team more a little bit because of that progress, but no timeline as far as when we're going to see him on the ice.
To stop an offensive-minded team like Ottawa, how important is the defensive intensity going to be from your guys?
Well, that's really the hallmark of our team. It should be high every night. There's been nights when it hasn't been as good as we want it. Tonight's going to be one of those nights that we have to have it. We saw, we played them once already. We saw how many goals they scored on us, and that was just a really average night from us defensively that night. So it's going to have to be much better.
Get your young goalie in last night. Do you expect to use him more now that confidence builder? How many games do you think it'll take? 5 or?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know the answer. It'll depend on Darcy Kemper when we get Kemp's back. Loved his game last night. What a way to start for a young goaltender. So he should have a lot of confidence. We certainly have a lot of confidence in him. But that doesn't guarantee when his next start's going to be or anything like that. We'll see. We'll just see how it goes. But, you're a little nervous putting him in the first one. We're less nervous for him to go in the second one after that performance.
The Senators' biggest weakness this season has been goaltending, as they rank in the bottom 6. How can you guys exploit that weakness?
Well, again, I think if we are on our game, we're forechecking and we're playing in the O zone. We're getting in front of the goaltender, screening them, making it hard on them. That's our best offensive type of game. So that'll be the things that we look to do. If you see us in there shooting from the point, in front of the goalie, rebounds, tips, deflections, all that kind of stuff, you'll know that we're playing our game, making it hard on them.